Greetings from Don Bosco University, Assam, India. It's indeed a pleasure for me to record this short message for the benefit of all our faculty and students and their near and dear ones, and indeed for the larger Don Bosco University family out there in the world, especially our benefactors and friends. This year has suddenly come to an end. A wintry chill has already set in, and Christmas is round the year. The year is ending, and what an year this has been. The world over, we have been held captives by a virus, the like of which we have never experienced in our lifetime. It has been and continues to be a challenging time. In every way, a chaotic intrusion into our lives that has spared no one. We human beings are in the habit of considering ourselves as the acme of creation, the masters of the universe. But in the face of this unseen microbe, a rapacious predator that spares no one, we stand helpless. Not a respecter of persons, this microbe, this virus. Its relentless march goes round and round the globe in wave after unrelenting wave, mowing us down by the thousands. It reminds us of the folklore of yesteryears about the grim reaper, a shadowy figure, a macabre image wearing a cloak with a hood and with a scythe in his hand. It just came over the news last night that the virus is evolving into ever more lethal mutations. Fear rules the day if we were to summarize it in a sentence. Winter has set in. Just last night again, while browsing through the New York Times, I was bemused to find a video in the opinion section. The video was entitled An Ode to the Before Times, the time before the lockdowns and the pandemic. But it also has a very candid but revealing subtitle. It read, Also, I think I am losing my mind. Tara Schlossberg is the producer and animator of this video. It is available at newyorktimes.com, 2020, date 14. I'd like to read to you a passage from there. We all miss things that used to be normal. Hugging friends, dancing in crowded places, not being terrified of standing next to a person with a dry cough. But what about everything else that we took for granted? After nearly a year of social distancing, a new normal is slowly starting to settle into place, and memories of how things used to be are growing hazier by the day. When we finally emerge on the other side of all this, hopefully with our sanity loosely intact, will we come to miss this strange year too? A strange question indeed. Will we miss this year too in the years to come? Certainly. As the years pass by, we shall miss this year too. But there is this too in our armory. Alexander Pope tells us, hope springs eternal in the human breast. And so also Shelley, if winter comes, can spring be far behind? After a time of death comes a time for rebirth and renewal, with young ones being born and fresh buds on every twig. We are preeminently creatures of hope. Right here from my office, looking out the window, I can see this cycle of life and death on full display. The leaves have left those branches on the trees a few weeks ago. But those bare branches today are alive with scores of birds building their nests. They are playing yet again the eternal dance of life and death. We all can do with some reassuring message as we grapple with these fractured times and as we seek to rebuild our fragmented lives. And that's precisely where the message of Christmas kicks in. It's so very topical, especially its message of peace and hope. So let me end this message of mine on that note. And for that, Let me quote to you a few verses from a song of Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, The Greatest Gift of All. Here is how those last verses read. Just before I go to sleep, I hear a church bell ring. Merry Christmas, everyone, is the song it sings. So I say a silent prayer for creatures great and small. Peace on earth, goodwill to men is the greatest gift of all. Peace on earth, goodwill to men is the greatest gift of all. With the rebirth of the Christ child this Christmas, may there be peace on earth, peace in our hearts, peace in our homes, and let blessings abound in the new year for everyone. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.